ちは。ユナのアシスタントの YK です。よろしく。Now Yuna has told me to share with you her tips on how to study consistently. じゃあ頑張りましょう。イェイイェイイェイ。So her first step 1番 is set up for microwins. And this is not just for Japanese studies. This could apply for any of your other studies that you might need to do. At the very beginning of the week or of the month, what you want to do is make sure that you write your goals. 1番. Then 2番, think of how to achieve these goals. So what are the exact tasks that you might need to do to achieve these goals? そして3番は list the tasks to achieve these goals. Okay? On either Asana or Google Docs, it doesn't really matter what you use. 4番 schedule due dates on a calendar. And 5番 tick off the tasks as you complete them. What I strongly recommend is that you have micro tasks so you have lots of micro wins. Now, let's look at this specifically. Okay, so how do we do this specifically? じゃあ見てください。見てくださいね。はい。For example, if your goal is to introduce yourself in basic Japanese, then what do you need to do to achieve that goal? You'll need to know vocabulary for age, for hobbies, for profession. By the way, in our courses, we do cover these vocabulary words. So if you're stuck on where to get help, join us, okay? Hi. Pronunciation and memorize sentences. Step 3. Step 3. Hi. Is split them up into micro tasks. For example, 10 new vocabulary per day, shadow one YouTube video, read a sample introduction every second day, for example. So you're setting up tasks so that you can achieve them every day, every second day, every week, for example, and that way you know exactly what to do when. And then you want to schedule those due dates, okay? For example, I don't know if you've heard of Asana. You may have heard of Asana, but I want to introduce to you, and it can be anything really, but I'll show you what Asana looks like. It is just a organization tool where if we can have a look at this, Asana, and it doesn't have to be Asana, it can be any of these sort of management task tools, whatever works for you, but this is just an example. I use this as well, and I'll just show you how it works. You could have these subcategories like planning, milestones. So here you could have vocabulary, you could have self-introduction, you could have hiragana, you could have katakana. You've got your goals, and then under each goal you can put in your micro tasks. So 10 vocabulary per day, or you could do read a self-introduction. You could do learn grammar structures, but make sure that you are specific with what grammar structure you're going to learn. For example, something wa something des. That could be a grammar structure that you might want to use. Something no something is a grammar structure that you might want to use as well. So be very specific about what you're going to do. You could even put in the textbook page numbers. So you might want to say that you want to finish page 53 of the Genki text workbook and textbook in order to view a particular grammar structure. So you can put in the tasks here. You can also put in the due dates, as you can see. You won't need this assignees and you won't need this status because it's just you and your work. It is completely free for you. And as you do it, you can click complete and you can see all the micro tasks that you have completed, which is a really good feeling, okay? Now another thing that you could use is Google Calendar. You may have already looked at Google Calendar before. All you have to do is just put in the dates on your Google Calendar of what you're going to do when. Maybe at the beginning of the week, or maybe at the beginning of the month. And that way you can actually even have notifications on your phone or on your computer that pops up to say, for example, page 53 of Genki textbook due today. And it'll give you a timeline on when you should be finishing what in order to achieve your goals. There are some tools that you can use to achieve your micro wins, okay? Now, like I said, 10 new vocabulary words per day. So again, you want to know exactly which 10 you're going to learn. So maybe you have a list of 300 vocabulary words all the way down, and you just split them up into sets of 10, like that, okay? And then that 10 you remember on say Monday, then you do the next 10 on Thursday, then you do the next 10 next Monday, for example. And then that way you make sure that you're getting through all the tasks that you need to do. Say we're shadowing one YouTube video, it'll be a good idea to decide which YouTube video that you're going to shadow, because otherwise you're going to spend half an hour searching up on YouTube or on the internet what YouTube video we're going to watch, and then you're not going to end up having much time to get through everything. Okay. And like I said, schedule these due dates and tick off the tasks as you complete them, because it just feels so good to be able to complete those tasks, right? So that is exactly why we want to make sure that we ticked off those tasks and feel really good about ourselves. And an optional recommendation I have is find a buddy to practice this self-introduction and record yourself. So many times on the internet, you will find people looking for study buddies to motivate each other, practice speaking. By the way, we also have a study buddy system in our course so that you get grouped up with people of similar interest and of similar level, and you can grow together. Okay, let's just have a look at an example that we always look at when we start our course, okay? So if you have a look at this, for example, for chapter 1 that we've done, we've split them up into 4 weeks, and we've got the goals, as you can see, to set up the learning for chapter 1 to memorize vocabulary, learn new grammar, listening practice, writing practice, etc. Okay? And I've actually put down all the micro tasks that students need to do. And the students, you guys, just need to write down when you want to finish these. So by when. You can do it earlier, but by when you want to finish it. And then you will schedule this into the Google Calendar like this. Or you could put them inside the Asana task planner as well. And as you finish them, you tick, tick, tick. And again, you feel so good about yourself, right? And then at the end of every week or every month or every fortnight, whatever you want to decide, you can have a look and reflect on what worked and what didn't work. Did you have too many social events? Did you not get motivated enough to do something? And that's totally fine. We're busy, right? We're always busy. So what's most important about the study schedule here is that you reflect and then you think about how you can reschedule everything and where you can fit the extra 30 minutes or the extra 1 hour to complete the next activities. What I would also suggest is for each of the micro tasks that you set, put in an estimated time. Is it going to take 30 minutes? Is it going to take 2 hours? Is it going to take 10 minutes every day? Put in an estimated time, and that way you know when to squeeze in that time. Okay, so I hope that helped. I'll just quickly revise. Ichi, number 1 is to write your goal for the week or the month. Okay, Ni is think about how to achieve these goals. What are you going to do specifically? What sort of vocabulary do you need to find on the internet, on YouTube, or from us? Okay, and step 3, Sam, is list tasks, the micro wins, the micro tasks to achieve these goals, and list them out into Asana or Google Drive or Google Calendar or Google Doc. Okay, some management tool. And Yonban, step 4, is to schedule those tasks into your Google Calendar or Asana and make them micro. Okay, so you've got those micro wins to keep yourself motivated. Okay, and then as you complete them, you tick them off and you feel so much better about yourself. And guess what? By the end of a week, a month, you would have realized that you've achieved so much. そしてやったーっていう感じになります。はい。So, that is it from us. I hope that helped. And if you have any questions, let us know.